Hello, how you doing? I want to share a story with you that changed my life, truly. You never know where or when an epiphany is going to hit you, and this was the weirdest messenger of an epiphany I've ever met. About 5 years ago, my family went to Hawaii for a vacation, and I like my alone time when I'm with my family, so I went out into the backyard of where we were staying, and there was this really cool old tree house. So I climbed up the rickety ladder and I went inside, and it was all dusty and quiet, so quiet that I heard this sound. And the treehouse had normal shaped, like normal home windows. And I looked, and there was this gigantic moth, the biggest moth I'd ever seen, stuck between two old dusty panes of glass. And I went over, and I made him a character in my show, and his voice was like this: Help! Help me! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! Ah! He was just pure anxiety in a moth. And I'm an empath, I'm an animal rescue person, and I just felt like I've got to save this freaking moth. Like, that is me in the window. So it was this old window, and I couldn't figure out how to open it. And I'm like talking to the moth, "Hey, dude, it's okay. I'm going to help you." And I noticed that it was, it wasn't a regular home. It was a tree house. So there was like a big space at the bottom of the window. And if the moth would have just relaxed, his little winged body would have slid down the window, and he could have flown away. But there was no way he was going to relax. He was like, ah! And he was just flapping himself literally to death. And I realized that I had to open that window. I had to get him out. So after a couple minutes, I finally saw like this ancienty latch at the bottom, and the window opened out, like real old fashioned window. So I opened the window, and I watched the moth fly away. He spread his gigantic wings, and he flew into that big, gorgeous blue Hawaiian sky. And honestly, as he flew away, I felt this lifting in my own heart, and I felt myself. I felt this liberation within me. And it hit me. I have been keeping myself stuck my whole life. Not intentionally, not on purpose, but by focusing on my wounds and my past, always trying to heal from my past, I kept staring at the wound and the pain. And I realized I was doing the same thing the moth was doing. And that just like that blue sky was available for the moth, a happy life was there for me. But I was never going to find it because I didn't notice it. I'm wondering if there's ever a time when you felt stuck, or if you ever felt like you keep reliving the same patterns or the same relationship or the same problems, the same issues keep coming up. It could be that you have a story stuck in your mind that you're not even aware of. I want to break free from all my window prisons. I want to break free. And if you want to break free too, if you want to feel free like yourself again when you were a child, maybe you're carrying a story that's too heavy, or you've been staring at the same glass for years, not realizing that there's a space to fly through. Tomorrow morning, I'm teaching a really fun class. I know this is your last chance to get in. Tomorrow morning, Thursday morning, May 8th, I'm teaching a really fun class, how to tell your story through a character, through the voice of a character. It's a playful, powerful way to tell your story. A character can access a part of you that's wise, that's wild, that's uninhibited, and even weird. But when you tell your story through a character or symbol or a metaphor, it's a very powerful way to share a story that you might not otherwise share. And it might help you find the opening that you didn't know was there. You don't need to be an experienced writer. It's not about that. You just need the willingness to show up and the curiosity to meet the parts of yourself that are ready to fly. It's only $7. It's on Zoom. It's tomorrow morning. Come join me. Come join us. The window is open. Characters can help you fly. I promise. I'll put the link under this video. So sign up. It's write at susieporter.com. WRITE. See you tomorrow. Take care.